affects their preferences, how it changes their behavior, and what opportunities that could bring for brands in terms of new product development and launches. Over the past couple of years, the world has seen a lot of change, starting from COVID and the impact that has had on our day-to-day lives, as well as the conflict in Russia and Ukraine and the impact that has had on the global economy. With disruption in supply chains, most of the markets are suffering from high inflationary environment. In these uncertain times, it's paramount for brands to build consumer trust through transparency. And in today's session, our experts will be discussing some routes to doing that. Before I hand over to them, I'd like to quickly start off by sharing a brief introduction about Mintel. Thank you. Mintel is the expert in what consumers want and why. We've been in business for more than 5 decades, starting off in 1972 in the United Kingdom. Over the years, we've expanded across the globe to a number of different markets. Just seeing if it works okay. Yes, so over the years we've expanded to a number of different markets across the globe. Today we've got offices in 13 different countries, and we've got more than 1,000 employees working for Mintel that range across 48 different nationalities, speaking 37 different languages. That, I think, sums up the global reach and presence that Mintel has. What separates us is not only our global footprint, but our expert-led approach, where we delve into global trends and innovations and then complement that with what is affecting consumers in local markets. Our clients have repeatedly told us that they look to Mintel in terms of understanding what future opportunities they can tap into in the categories that they operate in, what new segments that they can get into. And essentially more than 2/3 of our clients look to Mintel to predict trends or market changes for them. Over half of our clients also use Mintel to validate any new product development ideas that they might have, or look for inspiration for new product development through Mintel's research and insights. Apart from being a global leader in spotting trends and innovations, Mintel recognizes the importance of the Indian market and continues to invest in learning more about consumer behavior in India. We do that through a series of primary research reports that Mintel publishes on a yearly basis. The methodology for this is essentially speaking to 3,000 Indian consumers across the length and breadth of the country of 18 and above. We do these from a combination of online as well as offline methodology and publish 52 different titles across food, beverages, beauty, personal care, household care, and lifestyle categories. In terms of the geographical spread, we cover all 4 regions in North, South, East, and West, as well as look at metro consumers versus Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 consumers as well. To make sure that we have a holistic representation of consumers in India, we also conduct these surveys in 7 different languages. So why should one look to Mintel to learn more about the Indian consumers? Essentially, these reports are a great starting point and a cost-effective way to understand how consumer behaviors and sentiments are changing in the uncertain world we live in today. You also get recommendations from our expert analyst team, some of whom you will hear from today as well. And last but not the least, these reports also come with actionable insights that you can take straight away to implement the go-to-market strategies for leading FMCG companies. Without further ado, I'd like to hand over to the analyst team, but before that, I'll do a quick introduction. To my left, standing here is Saptarshi Banerjee. He's a senior research analyst for India Consumer Lifestyle Reports, and he provides trends and observations to our clients to better understand Indian consumers' psyches. Prior to joining Mintel, Saptarshi worked with various market research agencies across the FMCG, healthcare, media and technology space. To his right, we have Rushikesh Aravkar. Rishikesh manages Mintel's India and Thailand report teams, which produce over 40 food and drink consumer reports annually. He joined Mintel in 2019 as a food and drink analyst, identifying emerging consumer food and drink trends in India. Rishikesh is a packaging engineer, and prior to Mintel, he was an editor for a trade packaging magazine. And finally, we have Tanya, who is a senior beauty and personal care analyst for the India Consumer Reports. With over 8 years of industry experience, having worked with some of the leading beauty and FMCG companies, she has a deep understanding of industry trends and consumer behaviors and has been providing expert-led insights to our clients in India. Our analysts form the backbone of our consumer research, and I'm excited that you all will be hearing from them about a topic that is very relevant in these times. With that, I'll hand over to Saptarshi.